Okay, so I'm going to walk us through educare finance for business. So you can see how invoices are generated. You can see how we do posting, generate our income statement, our balance sheet, our trial balance, do our configuration, do our setups, and also requisitions. So here, click on finance, click on sales and invoices. So from here, I can decide to, you can see my dashboard here, how much, the total invoice I have here, how much in debt and how much I've been paid. So raising a new invoice is straightforward. Here, click on this, select the customer. If you don't have, you can add a new one. If you click here, you can add a new one. If not, come here, select the customer. You can change the name here if you want. Select the due date. Pick a product or you add a new product. If you pick a product, see the amount, you can change parameters, add discounts, exact amount discounts or percentage case discount. If you do, the next is generate. Once you generate, you can see what the invoice looks like. You can see what the invoice looks like. So you can add multiple items, comes with your branded logo, your name, and everything you want. You can share on WhatsApp, you can download PDF. So by the time you are done, you come back here. So if you come back here now, you notice the dashboard that we now have three items here. So now what we need to do, let's receive some funds from the invoice. So let's say the customer have paid 300,000 on this recent invoice. I can click on this. I can decide to allow instrumental. So the person didn't pay complete, let's say five, and save. So after that, I can pick, okay, I want this person to pay, person is paying 300,000, and I can pick the item here. If a customer is paying just for a specific item on the invoice list, I can activate this. If not, I can just go back to the way it was, 300,000, and then I can pick the bank, select. So we have these payment methods here. Depends on the channel they pay with. You can capture them, select the transaction date. You can even pick an earlier date. So by the time you are done, then you can confirm payment. You can confirm payment. So now this payment has been confirmed. You can see now the customer paid 300,000 and the balance due is 200,000. So once they pay the final one, they can get a full receipt. So as these activities are happening here, you will notice that the finances are building up. You can see part payment of 300 have been paid. You can see the total statistics here. Go to invoices. You can see the total number of invoices here. You can see the customers. Good thing here is that every single activity happening on the customer's account, you can see the report. You can even download a PDF report to share. If you download a PDF report, you can also share with the customer. So all the activities instead of becoming the customer, you can always give them like a transaction statement. So we have it here. Then you can see the audit trail. You can do the configurations and all and everything. So everything is here. So aside from this as well, let me show you how posting is done. Direct posting. So I can decide to post. Let's say diesel purchase. I can call it let's say 6,000, and it's under office premises expenses. I can select a reference, select bank, pick the date, and I can post here. If I have any attachment, I can attach here. If not, I can just submit posting. So for someone that has the approval right, the person can come in here and then approve. Once you approve, automatically it's recorded in the system and it's already part of the income statement. So if I come in here, I can see the total number of expenses. If I click on this, I can see the expense sources here and the amount. I can even download this report if I want. If I come here, I can see the receivables here. I can download the report if I want. If I want to download the general report, I can do it here. You can see the net profit here based on this period of transaction. You can see the trial balance here. You can also see the balance sheet. Everything generates on the fly. Then if you come here to budget management, so you can see here, you can see the budget categories, you can see the list of budgets. From here, you can now set up your budget. Set up your budget, set up your budget instance for a month, for a week, and your activity, financial activity will now be referencing the budget once that is done. So you can set up as much budget items as you wish. So here you can do your account listing. This is where you connect your bank statement. You can add more, either a ledger account or a normal account. You can keep adding them, specifying them for different purposes, and setting up your opening balances. So this is how the system allows. It allows several banks here. You can see you have several banks here. Everything is allowed here. So now, after this, charting your account is very easy. So you can do your chart of account here. You can upload if you have a template. If you don't, you can actually set it up here. It's so easy. Balance sheet, set up your balance sheet group and your entries. You can edit, you can add as much as you want. So our system handles it. By the time the budget is done, then requisition can now work. At that point, you can now do your requisition. You can now make your postings. You can now, so the system requires I do my budget first. You can now make your postings and all. So this is how Educare Finance handles the entire financial structure of your organization. Then for the payroll, paying salaries is very easy. With this, you can generate payroll and you can pay. So this you see here is real money. So if I generate payroll and I pay, here will be deducted and money will be credited and their emails will be sent with their breakdown and all the pay slips. So the system handles that effectively. Thank you so much, and I hope you're going to find this very, very useful for your organization.